The Mortgage Minute today being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial when you're ready for that next home loan. Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. The S&P 500 now up 50 points. Love that. 10-year Treasury down 15 basis points, 4.083. The mortgage-backed securities are up 75 basis points right now, 70 basis points. They're fluctuating as I speak. That means interest rates are down. The mortgage-backed securities do fluctuate all the time. And at this time every day, I give you the information from OBMMI. They provide the most comprehensive, accurate, timely, and interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates with consumers across 35% of all mortgage transactions nationwide. The 30-year conforming loans yesterday locked at 7.159. That's painful. Ow! Jumbo 6.787. The 30-year FHA loan 6.943. USDA loan 6.911. That's for the rural areas. Most of the time, no down payment on those. And the best loan on the market for those that earned it. The 30-year VA loan locked at 6.78. But the question becomes, why did all these things happen? That's what you tune into Ron Siegel Radio for. Well, the October Purchasers Manufacturing Index declined from 49.5 to 47.3 and remained below 50 for the fourth straight month. It's important to note that the level of 50 is the middle point between expansion and contraction. New orders fell back below 50, largely due to a drop in foreign client demand, likely due to a stronger dollar, while employment fell below 50 for the first time since June 2020. Production did rise slightly above 50 as firms noted easing supply chain pressures and the delivery of some key inputs. In housing news, the National Case-Shiller Home Price Index, which is considered the gold standard for appreciation, showed home prices fell 1.07% in August, but increased by 13% year over year, which is a decline from the previous reading of a 15.6 in July. While the national index did show a month-over-month decline, most of the decline was seen in some of the larger cities like San Francisco down 4.3%, Seattle down 3.9%, San Diego down 2.8%, LA down 2.3%, and Denver down 2.3%. When moving to these cities that were overheated, most markets are relatively flat. And that's why I told you in the last segment, do you have a strategy to protect your equity? We do. Call us, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. Ask for Sean. She'll help you. So because if you look at that list of where the properties are down the most, San Diego, yes, you're listening right now. Los Angeles, yes, you're listening right now. We're right there in the middle of it. The FHFA, Federal Housing Finance Agency, released their house price index, which measures home price appreciation on single-family homes with conforming loan amounts. Different than Case-Shiller, it does not include cash buyers or jumbo loans. The FHFA reported that prices fell 0.7% in August and are up 11.9% year over year, which is a decline from 13.9%. And again, the Pacific region, which is California, Oregon, and Washington, down 1.3, 7.4% is the positive year-over-year number. MBA released their forecast. They feel that origination volume will come in between 2.2 and 2.3 trillion this year. Here's the issue. All of the services that we're looking at are showing a slowing economy. Recessions will mean historically, can't predict the future, can't give you any guarantees, but historically, recessions tell us that interest rates will drop. Do you want to wait? If you're waiting for the interest rates to drop before you buy a house, well, then when they drop, there's going to be more demand. That means prices are going to go up. Here's the idea. Buy now. While you've got purchasing power, buyers have a little bit more power right now, even though the interest rates are a little bit higher than they're going to be in a year or 2 years, most likely. In fact, most of the services that I'm looking at or talking to, they're saying they expect interest rates to be down by 1.5% to 2% over the next year or so. Here's the issue. If that's the case and you get a loan right now, refinance it or get on our payment assistance program right now. That way you're already there. But here's the issue again. If you wait for prices to go down and you were one of those people that said, you know something, I've made 15 offers and I didn't get anything, I'm on the sidelines, you're going to wait and get right back into that same frying pan. Does that make sense to you? It doesn't really sound like a lot of fun to me, but that's your choice. That is the Mortgage Minute, brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990.